I'm always trying to figure things out. I'm always, like, especially early in the morning, I'm usually my sharpest, and I'm always trying to figure things out. And sometimes I'm fortunate to get a chance to listen to the super honorable, multi-respected, powerful Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I'm a think tank, and I'm always thinking. So what ended up being a mystery for me, he put a little bit of light on today when I heard him say something about dry people. And we think about, he had mentioned about the whole concept like customer service. If you was going to get, something to eat at a restaurant or whatever, and somebody was just like, what can I do? How can I help you? Okay, what would you like to order? Something like that. We do realize that most of the population would start to develop an attitude, or either to create the mindset that I'm not giving this person a tip. I'm not giving them a tip. This person must. And even though we sometimes as people walk around dry ourselves, but we always want somebody else to do something that we won't do ourselves. We are ridiculous as people. I mean, ridiculous. I mean, unbelievable. You need to monitor, watch what you're doing. Watch what you're saying to people. Watch how you treat them. Dry behavior. He mentioned, for anybody that, I guess some people don't believe in God and the devil, but a demonic form likes to dwell in dry places, because who wants to be around somebody that got energy, that's hype, that's pumped up, that helps other people, that's focuses on being a plug and a safety valve for happiness? Nobody hardly. But everybody, I do. I want to be around. I'm a great person. I'm a happy person. Man, shut up. You really, if you ask other people, then you see what they say. Now, if you're a tyrant or a bully or something like that, nobody might not want to say it to your face. And also, when people get grown, they kind of don't want to hurt people's feelings. But they don't have no excitement about you. They ain't pumped up. They ain't thrilled. When you walk in a room, especially when somebody gets older, man, people get old and flat. And some just blow up physically, look like a duplex or some kind of like my buddy Swing say, look like a box. And that's physically. We're ridiculous. So I don't even know if I want to hear that type of stuff, but we dry. As people overall, we dry. So a dry personality, nobody wants to be around you. You wonder why you don't really have no friends, or nobody talks to you, nobody want to date you. And y'all wonder why I say relationships don't work. It's because of y'all. These dry bones, these people that I was raised like that. He was raised around deadbeat parents or a deadbeat parent. I know the father wasn't there. He just drop and go. And then have a problem with the woman, and that relationship never works and never pans out. So now you got dry people. But everybody was wet when it was time to get that action on. That was a sneaky one. That was a real sneaky one. But this is about being dry. And y'all wonder why nobody don't like y'all. I have dialogue sometimes, and I think people try to set me up with their think that they're doing something tricky, or saying some words that's supposed to, or with their behavior, trying to stall me out, or whatever they call themselves doing, thinking that that's something that's effective, and I guess can make you feel a certain kind of way about them. And that's just dry techniques to me. None of it is exciting. As a matter of fact, it's quite boring, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm kind of bored. So like this area, what I consume right now is dry. And because I will take responsibility, because I'm one of the few people on this planet who hold myself accountable for when things are shitty or screwed up or whatever. I hold myself accountable. So therefore, I'm probably the one that's dry. So since I always feel like, damn, you know, it's like almost being on a team that loses all the time. You know, somebody that's a winner or has a winner's mentality need to stop and say, you know what? This is a dry attitude around here. So if you got a team or you got a son or a daughter or whatever that's dry towards you and y'all relationship is screwed up, I'm telling you. And somebody needs to be accountable. And it probably needs to be the adult. But sometimes I guess they leave it up to the kids. And I'm going to say this one more time. Women, your sons are not your boyfriends. Stop it. Let these boys grow up to be men and have their own relationship with somebody their age. Not the person who birthed them and conceived them. So cut that shit out. Let them play football if they're going to play. Stop trying to keep them in the house or whatever y'all call yourselves doing with them. If they want to box, let them box. Because we got this testosterone in us and this energy that we need to produce anyway to let it go. So instead of going out to shoot somebody or going to fight somebody all the time, that energy needs to be focused some way of being able to be physical and rough. When you buying stuff in your house, especially when you got small boys or whatever, you cannot buy great furniture. Most of y'all probably can't afford it anyway, so it don't matter. But you don't need to have a vase or some type of glass or jar. These roads need to be fixed. See these bumpy cities, and I can hear the keys. I know the keys ringling, jungling, and stuff all in the film, and sound like I'm going through an earthquake. All this construction, all these sorry people ain't doing nothing. I'm just going off the day, and I'm not even upset. I'm not upset at all. My team, we're number 3 in the city. I'm happy about that. We're probably number 7 in the state at this point. So I'm pumped about that. And so these are good days. I don't have bad days. All of these days are good. I'm just talking to express myself because I feel like talking to express myself. And that's all I feel like doing. I don't feel like doing nothing else. So, yeah, well, it's been nice talking with y'all, but I always got something powerful to do. So I gotta get out of here. I gotta go.